Oh, I have to enter. Okay. You guys can give me a script. I don't need a script. Well, thank you. Oh, my family. My family is Rena. She's my older sister. No, just kidding. She's a good friend of mine. Naomi Marie, my mother Kay, and my husband Robert, who, if we could have done this, it must have been a redneck, and then it would all apply. But, anyway, thank you for honoring me. And I have to say that I really can't do all the stuff that I do if it wasn't for the people I work with, which is Rick Harris and Rochelle Beveridge, who really actually do a lot of the work, and everyone in my office. Plus, everybody out there is actually a partner in all this, because everybody here contributes in one way or another, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. I have a bathroom.
Stand right here.
Are you going to show embarrassing pictures?
Oh yes, I am.
Now, wait a minute. They said something about me dyeing my hair.
No, that was me. I dyed your hair. Wanted to tell you a little bit about Krista, some things that you might not know. She was a cute baby. Wasn't she cute? What happened? The interesting thing, she's always been ready for dancing. You know about Krista and dancing? Well, you're going to know about Krista and dancing. But by the way, I love this particular one, Whiskey Row. Survivor of Whiskey Row. And that's her mom, Kay, who got her started young.
I was 12.
Yeah. But even then, she was a little wild. So what about that dancing? The challenge that Krista doesn't really learn her lesson very well. And in fact, there are some who can't stand her dancing. You did. Thank you. We were all grateful for that. And sometimes she ends up in a little bit of trouble from that dancing. Some things you know about Krista: she loves nature and her husband. She loves to be out with her kids. She has 4 beautiful kids. I don't really know what this is about, but I just put it in there for the Violet Rock. She's also a good friend. And those of you who have gotten to know Krista at all know what a good friend she is. Sometimes we have some challenges about being a good friend in our office. But she is friends with people all across the state and across the country and across the world. And this is Stacy after the 20-mile forced march on Bataan in Washington, D.C. No, I left that picture out. Krista is a graduate of the Northwest Leadership Academy, as are a number of our other Realtors of the Year, past presidents and leaders of our association. Somebody pointed out that she always likes to be in the middle and where she can be seen. And I've often been asked what it's like to have Krista as my partner. And the answer is, oh my. As you know, we've been partners for a long time. And some days we're just like Andy and Barney in Mayberry. Some days we're like partners in crime. Some days are a laugh riot. And some days are just plain weird. Krista and I, as you may know, share a real interest in politics, and this was proven in the last campaign. And the nice part about it is Krista can see Alaska and Russia from her back porch. And I always do what Krista tells me to do and to say. The key to having been Krista's partner for so long is always knowing who's in charge. Now I'm going to tell you some real stuff. Oh yeah, you have to stand for this part. I've been partners with Krista for about 10 years in my business, and she is without a doubt the hardest working, most dedicated, most thorough, most honest, most straight ahead person I've ever dealt with in my career. The fact that we sit in a cubicle that's about 10 feet square and share it together means that I hear everything that she says, and she hears everything that I say, and I know how she does her business, how she runs her life. Some of the things you might not know. She's been a board member for Pathways that works for developmentally disabled groups in Medford. She's been on and president of the Ashland Community Land Trust for many, many years. She's been a strong supporter of Habitat for Humanity. She's been an ABCs of Home Buyer instructor for many, many years. There is not a need that she will not try to meet. All of you as realtors have something really special in a person like Krista. She has energy and vitality. She has sometimes what I call realtor Tourette syndrome. Doesn't always know. Most times. But really, you have a person who is so dedicated to your industry and my industry as to make us proud to have her as our Realtor of the Year. And I hope that you'll join me in congratulating her for this really well-deserved honor.